This video blog focuses on a review of the Westmoreland Museum of American Art. Hello, this is me, Amy.
And this is me, Stephanie.
On Sunday, February 24th, 2013, we traveled the 35 miles southeast of Pittsburgh to Greensburg, Pennsylvania.
Welcome to Greensburg.
We got directions online before leaving, and once we exited the highway, it was a straight shot down the main road of the town to the museum.
This is it. Okay. Here we are.
There was a small sign pointing into the free parking lot from the road.
Educate, imagine, explore.
The traditional architecture of the building clearly pointed us toward the main entry with a colonnade and gabled roof. The symmetrical design both welcomed us in while making its institutional power known. Admission to the museum is always free, but a donation of $5 is suggested.
Upcoming events were clearly labeled on a board in the lobby right above the Discover backpacks for children to use in the galleries. The day we visited, there was a Studio Sunday program from 12 to 3, where families can do free art projects in the kids' space. Family programming seemed to be central to every part of the museum experience. There was even a gallery of professional artwork hung at children's eye level. This is the aspect of the museum that we would not change.
Then we went upstairs.
Despite the authoritative exterior, the museum does not assert its authority through interpretive labels or even introductory gallery texts. There were resources in the galleries such as laminated artist cards and books next to seating areas. Symbols were used to identify pieces as connected to the World's Fair exhibition at the Carnegie Museum of Art or as part of the children's scavenger hunt. There were also labels indicating a phone audio tour. Ultimately, the collection is presented in a way that allows the viewer to make up their own mind about the importance and context of each object. There was no consistent organization to the galleries. Some were arranged by subject matter, including still life, portrait, and landscape. Others combined time periods and subject. There were even 2 galleries of decorative and fine arts objects contextualized in a historic installation with wood paneling and antique wood floors. The ideal visitor to the Westmoreland Museum is a family of history buffs. It is an American art museum with the majority of the permanent collection focusing on a local history timeline. Many of the artists and much of the subject matter is connected to southwestern Pennsylvania.
Because of the subtlety of the museum's authority, destination pieces did not pop out to us. From our art history backgrounds, these high-quality portraits by famous American artists Benjamin West and John Singleton Copley seemed to be contenders. Also, a large stained glass piece by Louis Comfort Tiffany stood out for its size and weird, unreadable plaque thanking donors. We believe the painting Two Sisters seemed to be important to the museum because of the prominent placement and repetition in marketing materials. This painting also had a sticker next to it outlining a conservation treatment proposal. We learned that the previous exhibition had brought attention to 133 pieces from the permanent collection that required conservation work. There was a price posted on the conservation of the frame and the artwork. The Westmoreland's goal, as stated on their website, was to break down the mystique of the museum world by taking the needy artwork out of the vault and into the galleries. Some might think this distracts from the artwork itself or that the huge tags are tacky, but we believe it is a creative way to increase community buy-in and support through the adoption of an artwork.
There were so many helpful people who made our experience great. We particularly bonded with Ed, a retired school teacher who knew so much about the museum, the staff, and the collection. He took the time to explain some things to the whole group of us.
This was the American marketplace, full of postcards, jewelry, local craft items, and books related to local history theme. There was an area inside the store to buy family-friendly food items like Capri Sun and Lunchables.
We learned from Ed that the museum has just embarked on a capital campaign to expand the building. We found it strange that the plan eliminates the classical facade, replacing it with a contemporary one, and a 60-foot cantilever with floor-to-ceiling windows. While this is an excellent way to make use of the beautiful hilltop vista, the new look does not match the historic collection or the architectural feel of the town of Greensburg. We would save some of the traditional elements to maintain the integrity of the museum as a whole.
Thanks for everything, Westmoreland. We really enjoyed our trip. We hope you did too.
Bye!
Bye!